Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitch from ATF Gaming and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 3. Today, we have the dreaded task of racing at Dover here in the Xfinity Series. Let's check out what the standings were. I can't quite remember what kind of point lead we have. We have a 49-point lead. So, realistically, if we have any decent, finishing position, we should be fine. But it would help us to have a good run. But we should be fine. And realistically, as long as we don't finish dead last and Sadler doesn't win a stage and the race, we should be fine. Or Chastain, for that matter. So realistically, we're fine. Well, actually, we have a 53-point lead because the game does weird things with numbers. Alright, but yeah, realistically, we should be fine. So let's head off to Dover and just have a nice, calming race at the track I hate so much. Alright, let's see where we qualify.
Alright, qualifying's over. Good job.
It's actually better than what I expected. I felt like I had a pretty poor qualifying lap, honestly. Where is Elliott Sadler? That is the main person you need to worry about. He is 7th. Alright, not bad. If we can score stage points both times, we're going to be fine, in my opinion. I really shouldn't be worried about this at all. It would take a lot in order to mess this up. The drive's over 200. Christopher Bell's on the pole. And that's it. Nothing has happened.
Coming to the green.
Starting alongside Joey Gase in one of my favorite paint schemes.
Green, green, green.
Oh boy, didn't really want to make it 3 wide right out of the gate.
Hold your line there. Got one down low now.
Okay.
Still there inside.
Dang it, Ty. Okay, I remember they're really slow off the corners. That's something that they do here.
Clear load.
Okay. But I don't think we're going to have to worry about Chastain in the points, but Sadler is definitely the guy we're going to need to worry about.
You got room. You're clear there.
Johnny Nemechek had a good qualifying effort. He's already dropped back a bit, but I'm having to pump the brakes a little bit in order to avoid pushing up.
Careful, still
But
there.
once we get by ourselves, single file, I shouldn't have to.
You got room. You're clear there.
Like I said, stage points would be a huge boost to our
2 boards.
confidence level here.
Keep it going.
Okay, yeah, we're going to just go down here. You know what? It's stuck.
Still
I
there.
wasn't expecting it to stick, but it's stuck. And then we get this really good run off the corner for some strange reason. And here we are in the stage point territory.
Alright, you're clear.
Now, as you can see here, they hug the bottom really well
Still there.
in the corners. Like, really scary well. So you gotta get a good run off the corner, which is what we're doing. And then dive underneath them on the straightaway and get positioning. Can I get positioning on Priest? Yes, I can.
Careful, still there.
You know what? This is going a lot better than I thought it would. You might even be able to get tiffed.
Top 10. That's
Not quite.
That's where
Aw,
we're
man.
going.
That must have been close. Alright, but you know what? That's pretty good from where we started in only 4 laps. So, don't think we can make it from here. Doesn't look like anybody else does. Spencer Boyd, Jeff Green, Josh Williams, JJ Yaley have a different opinion, but I think we're just going to go for some stage points here. We might have been able to make it. It would have been
Alright,
very,
hard out
very
there.
close.
Going green. Be
We
ready
probably
here.
still would have had to come in for a splash on the second stage break. Alright, let's see what we can do here on
Time
this
to go. This time back.
start.
Car there on the inside. Looking inside now.
Alright, gonna try to cut in front of Reddick here. Get a really good run off the corner and give Ryan Priest a giant shot. You can run the outside, but only when they're side by side, because when they... Oh, how did I manage to get myself into this predicament? Like, seriously, I just came off the corner and I was somehow magically 3 wide. Like, that was just so much luck right there. I had no intent of doing that. I just ran my corner and I got such a good run off that I just made myself too
Careful,
wide.
still there.
Yeah, they're so slow on corner exit. I am a little loose, so if I touch them, we might have a problem, but should be fine.
Clear high, clear high.
I gotta pump the gas on exit in order to not run into these guys. We don't need more rivals because we're probably gonna end up doing another season here in the Xfinity Series with our own team at some point. Well, I don't want to have a ton of rivals when I do that. We already got Joe Nemechek on our case. But really, our only big full-time rival is Stuart Friesen in the Truck Series. I don't even think Joe Nemechek's like a full-fledged rival. I know he's very close. I remember that being
Hold your line, got one inside.
an issue. Wow, Sadler, I should have underneath me there. Sorry, Custer, thought I had a little more room there. Okay, yep, we're just going to drive it in super deep here on you and let Elliott Sadler go by because that's what you do to people who you're running in a point situation with. Okay. Oh boy, save it. Okay, you know what? A 5th place, I can be okay with that. I think we have the speed to go for the win, though.
That stays. That'll get the job done, driver.
Assuming we don't fall back too many positions here on this pit stop, I think we have something for the leaders. We are going to have to take 2 tires, though, which is unfortunate. And we lost 6 spots. I don't understand how you can lose 6 spots on that. In order to get 1 can of fuel in, it's about the same amount of time that you have to take 2 tires. So unless if they didn't take a full can of fuel, they only took a half can, which I don't think will get them to the end, but whatever. You know, I've really tried to just put, you know, some of the things that go, the issues with this game, like, behind me and not worry about it too much and just go out and try to enjoy myself, because there's been a number of games that I played, or, you know, other people that I know have played that, you know, if they just focus on, you know, all the things that are wrong with the game, they don't enjoy it. Like, I enjoy just going out and racing. It takes my mind away from life. It takes my mind away from, you know, other things. I mean, not at this point, but I mean, in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna be starting teaching again. It'll just take my mind off of all that.
Still there?
Yeah. And I enjoy it, you know, talking about gaming to you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. And it's just kind of my outlet from, you know, everyday stuff, which, you know, it's taken me a lot to kind of admit that and realize that, because, you know, you guys have even seen this within, like, you know, the last 5 episodes. I've had my severe issues with this game, but I just need to kind of take a step back and, you know, enjoy the good times, and I think part of that is, if you guys saw on Friday, I released the NASCAR 06, the first episode of my 3rd attempt to complete that game, but this time with the emulator, and it just seeing that game, as beautiful as it was, really kind of opened my eyes to just how, I don't even know how to put this without sounding like all philosophical and whiny, and those are not 2 words that should go together. I don't know how to explain even how I feel about explaining this, if that makes any sense. So, I just kind of had to take a step back, and, you know, I was talking to John the other day, and I said this in one of my NASCAR 06 videos I recorded.
Still there?
No, there's just been a lot of frustration, and I haven't really enjoyed playing the games, and I haven't enjoyed, you know, making videos. It's just kind of a task that, you know, it was just kind of an extra thing, and it's not really doing anything for me, but no, I'm just kind of taking a step back, and I think part of this is, you know, I'm getting back into the teacher frame of mind as well. I haven't started yet, but in, you know, a week's time I'll be teaching again, so I just kind of taking a step back and, you know, realizing that what we have here is This is such a rant and a ramble. I'm so sorry, and none of this will make sense because I'm just kind of I'm still trying to piece together my feelings in my head. So I don't even know what I'm feeling, but it's just I don't even know what I was. I've lost the train of thought too. Um, it's just oh yeah, you I mean I'm in a really good position right now. I have a really supportive family. I have a really supportive, small but a supportive group of online friends, and I'm making money doing the Blues Clues channel, at least at this moment. I mean, it's not enough to live yet, but it's getting very close. And then add on the teaching to that, and I'm living fine. I mean, I'm not.
Careful, still there.
I'm happy where I am, just enjoying life right now because I know 2 years time it's going to get a lot harder. I'm still young enough to be on my parents' insurance, and you know my parents are still paying for my cars. I don't own like my an actual car yet. I'm just using cars that my parents own and stuff like that. I'm still at that point, so in 2 years time, my life's gonna be a lot harder. I'm gonna have a lot more responsibilities. So I'm just gonna enjoy what I got now, and not get too down about it, and hope that especially with the Blues Clues channel, that maybe in the next couple of months it'll start taking off again. They have that new Blues Clues sequel coming out. Maybe I can make an actual living on it. Oh God.
One more to go.
Speaking of living and hitting walls,
You got room.
we're not winning this race if you haven't noticed. Elliott Sadler's been having the race of his life, so he might be able to squeak into the chase via someone else, but we're obviously having a good enough finish not to have to worry about that.
There on the inside.
Oh, come on. Our car's gotten really tight here at the end, so... Oh, 5th place, though.
Still there.
I'll take it. I didn't need to do better than, like... I only needed to do better than, like, 30th, so it's not the end of the world. And that was a relatively short race, so we'll probably squeeze in another one as well. That was really short. Is the Dover race, like, intentionally really short for some reason? It feels like it is. But Christopher Bell won, Sadler finished second, so he might be able to squeeze into the chase. Tommy Joe Martin's in 11th place. Good for him. Cindric not having a good day. Should be a relatively decent payout. Not great. I feel like the Roval paid out really well, if I recall, even though I didn't get a great finish. Alright, so yeah, Sadler did sneak in over Harvick. Yeah, I didn't even see Harvick on that leaderboard. So Harvick, Chastain, Priest, and Reddick are the 4 getting eliminated. So, ironically, the person who actually won this real-life championship is not going to be in this, but we still got, Ryan Truex, I think, is somebody who is going to be relatively easy to beat, but everybody else is, front runners, so I think we're going to have a good battle. But let's head back to the menu. Alright, that's a pretty decent chunk of fans for finishing 5th place. Oh, we got a message from the mentor. Let's see what Miss Earnhardt Miller has to say today.
Hey, it's Kelly. You're being way too aggressive out there. You're starting to annoy a lot of drivers, so let's clean it up.
Really? Oh my goodness. Well, we might have made a few enemies after that race.
Hey, top 5 finish. Way to go.
You know what? That wasn't what I was expecting.
You made it to the round of 8. Great job.
Okay, maybe this would be more compliments.
You made it to the round of 8. Great job.
Yep. So far, so good on the compliment front. Oh my goodness. From Justin did I have a run-in with... I might have. He was up there. From Justin Allgaier, you are the worst driver I've ever seen. I guarantee you won't finish the next race. If I apologize, maybe? Okay, he's out of the rival zone. Okay, good. Best friend in the whole world, thank you. Okay, I'm kind of seeing why Kelly Earnhardt Miller is talking to me about this, because Allgaier and Reddick are a little upset. but I'm still friends with him. Ryan Priest, no, I didn't. To be fair, I'm pretty sure I got into most of these guys at some point. Just because the car was so tight at the end. It was mainly that last stint where I was talking about my feelings, where things were getting a little out of hand. We're locked in, so I'm just gonna quickly do all of this stuff and simulate the race and finish like dead last, probably. So let me do that real quick. Yep, that's all assigned, and then we got short track coming up. You know, this is one thing that they could really improve on. I know this is like their first attempt at doing something like this, with the preparing your trucks and having to upgrade your equipment, but I feel like this is just a boring task after a while. Once you get where you want to be, it's just boring. You should have like an auto do this, or have a deeper thing there. So let's just simulate this race and finish like 30th. We advanced to the round of 6. Fabulous. Oh yeah, we got that message too for the Xfinity series, but it was really glitchy, so I don't think I'll show it. 25th. Wow. Okay. Unable to, yeah. Justin Haley still likes me. So does Grant Enfinger. And Johnny Sauter, which is ironic considering real life circumstances. You know what? Usually we make some enemies after simulating races, but that time didn't seem to be the case. Alright, good. We got a standalone Xfinity race, so we'll throw that in this episode. And it is at Kansas, which should be a fairly straightforward race, so let's go! Alright, let's see where we qualify.
Alright, qualifying's over.
Not
Good
bad.
job.
I thought that was a pretty bad lap, so realistically, knowing I speed 1.5 miles, if I had a good lap, I probably would have been like 5th. But, oh well, didn't even see who was on pole. Let's loosen up the car just a bit. That might be a mistake. Kansas Lottery 300. Cole Custer's on the pole. And that's it. Alright. Let's remember not to run into Justin Allgaier, because that is a rival we do not want to have. Because I guarantee he's going to be up front for the majority of these races. So we do not want to make a rival out of Cole Custer. That is for sure.
Careful.
Alright, let's see how well the outside lane works here. Okay, it works quite well because I just ran into the back of Hemrick.
Still there?
Oh my god, I'm just kind of bump drafting along here. Not really a good way to not make enemies, honestly, but...
Still there.
Alright, get underneath Brandon Jones.
Stay on the bottom here.
Mile and a half, especially the cookie cutter ones like Kansas. Like, Kansas is like the OG cookie cutter mile and a half. Because a lot of them have gotten modified, like Texas and Kentucky, and even Charlotte's a little different. But this is like the original
Still there?
cookie cutter mile and a half. So this should be pretty straightforward, honestly. I can even make the outside lane work here, which realistically I shouldn't be able to do.
Car there on the inside.
Go, Christopher Bell. Be faster, please. Alright, if I can clear Priest, that'd be great.
Careful, still there. All clear.
Alright, kind of forced my way clear of him, but go underneath Chastain. Sticker to the bottom surprisingly well. Cole Custer's dropped to 3rd. Run off the corners where we seem to be having a bit of a struggle.
You got 1 to go. Stay on the bottom.
We're still very much 3 wide. I'd love to clear Chastain here. Yes, I can. Alright, but yeah, getting a run off the corner seems to be our biggest struggle. Because he gets a really good run off the corner there. We might be able to get Custer here if I have a really good 3 and 4. Nope. Oh well. Hey, but 4th place after starting 12th. I'll take it.
Top 5, that stays.
I will
That'll
definitely
get the job
take
done,
it.
Bobber.
Definitely cannot make it from here. This might be a bit of a longer race, too. Hopefully I can get up front and maybe cut out some of it on that final stage.
You're coming to the green. Ready. Car there on the inside.
Because usually we're closer on fuel after stage 1, but this appears to be a pretty long one.
Still there?
Okay. So there's Allgaier. We do not want to touch Justin Allgaier at all. Like, seriously,
Careful, still there.
I need, like, protective underwear against... What am I saying? Wow. That is not what I was going for, but it's what came out of my mouth, so... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Sorry, Ryan Priest. I touched the back of Sadler, and... Yeah, that was a mistake. I'm surprised the stage didn't end there. We probably have like one lap to go.
Starter has the green flag in his hand.
Yeah, so ignoring that previous comment, what I meant to say is we need like some kind of protective barrier in between us. That is what I meant to say. Please ignore what I actually said. Would be much appreciated.
Hold that line, driver.
Oh, Ross. Listen, I'm rooting for you, man, but you gotta give me some room. Even though that was completely my fault. And there was actually no way he was going to give me room, so I don't know why I'm asking him for room. I'm asking him to go on the apron and give up his entire race for me is essentially what I just asked.
Still there?
Yeah, it was a one lap finish of the stage, and we couldn't even get past Sadler at the end. Dang it! Well, that's another fourth place effort. I'm assuming pit stops are now, yes. Oh, and we can't... Excuse me. We'll do that. Probably drop a... What?
We're going green.
Okay. Not what I was expecting. Also, what is that paint scheme for the 40 car? That is not something I've ever seen before.
Car there on the inside.
Okay, so these guys are all going to be really slow. So it's going to be a battle of who can get through this. I also gained positions on Allgaier and Custer and Sadler there. So I clearly didn't take as many tires as them. Oh my god. Yeah, that's definitely a paint scheme for Chad Fincham that I don't recognize. So Morgan Shepherd's up here as well. Who is that pulling out to a lead? I can't tell from this distance. Is that like Carl Long? It's Carl Long. How has Carl Long pulled out to this big of a lead?
All right, you're clear.
Okay, biggest concern is fuel. You know what? If I can help it, I would let Carl Long win, but I don't think I'm going to have much of a say in the matter. Actually, no, I don't want Carl Long to win because I need the playoff security. Yeah, we're good on fuel. Yeah, I don't have much of an explanation for how Carl Long is out front by over a second compared to everybody else.
Careful, still there.
This is like NASCAR Heat 3 Fantasy Cup level of weird running order. And I'm the only one who has gotten past any of these guys. It seems like everybody else got trapped. So, yeah. I'm going to cut away here for a few laps, save some time on the video, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, here we are taking the white flag. Unfortunately, the reign of Carl Long came to an end rather quickly after I cut away there. He did remain in second for a couple laps, but then he just dropped like a rock. Elliott Sadler's actually catching me a bit. So, if we had like 5 more laps, I might be in some trouble because these tires are absolutely shot right now. Like, I could almost go full throttle through 3 and 4 when I started this run, and now it's just... it's... bleh. But, doesn't matter, we're gonna win.
Go get the checker flag, it's yours.
Yeah, little piano tune at the end there. Alright, not gonna celebrate, we put a whooping on the field. I want to know where Carl Long ended up. after we take a look at some clips here for a desired thumbnail. Maybe. There we go. We'll get us next to Ross Chastain there. Let's see. Carl Long ended up 8th. That's still a really good finish for him. Chad Fincham 17th. Morgan Shepherd 21st. So yeah, good finish for them. Ross Chastain ended up finishing 40th. 3 laps down. Interesting. Let's see. Sponsored by the lottery, so we should have gotten a lot of money. You know what? I feel like we've gotten more at times, but that's still a good payday. Not going to complain. And we have automatically advanced ourselves into the next round as well. But that's another win for the Happy Dog in spirit, of course. I do miss the Happy Dog, but its time has passed. But yeah, there we are. Alright, let's head back to the menu and wrap this episode up. Alright. Let's see what kind of messages we got here. Homework. Don't remember running into you, but okay. Nothing from Justin Allgaier, though, so that's good. Alright, we have just a truck race, and we actually do need to run this truck race, I believe. Yeah, so we'll do that. So, we'll do that in the next episode, or to start off the next episode. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. It really means a lot to me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.